Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Trump's World Liberty portfolio, as it's time to start paying attention to what these politicians and industry leaders and institutional money is doing, as they do the same pretty much in traditional markets. It's better to pay attention to what they're doing so you could get a pretty much a step above everyone else. And these guys are investing in a whole new sector, which could cause these altcoins to pretty much pump in the short term, but also long term it gives it a better outlook. So as of right now, I see it as it's best to prepare ourselves for what's possible to come through. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And most importantly, you guys can ask your questions on how to get into that Patreon group. How does it work? Because you guys know we've been getting into some bangers of private sales. We've made some good calls, and as the market tide changes back bullish, there's going to be a lot more calls, so you guys got to get yourselves prepared. Also, check out my ebook on the essentials to mastering tokenomics, as this is going to be important for you guys to pick the next gem in your crypto portfolio. If you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, all of those are essential to picking the next gem in your portfolio. So links for that would be in the description and in the comment section down below. So let's get right into the video, guys. So news recently came out that Cathie Wood told her audience at the Digital Asset Summit that she wants to tokenize her fund. Specifically starting, she'd like to tokenize her venture fund, ARC VX, and Digital Asset Revolution Fund, right? So a lot of things is coming on chain. This is big for RWAs, right? But this is also an important figure in traditional markets, institutional markets, that is also looking more into tokenization and coming into the crypto market as well. She's very big. She even gave her prediction on Bitcoin. This leads to this. 83% of institutional investors plan to increase their exposure to cryptocurrency in 2025. So this tweet is very important because I believe these people, the institutional investors, will pretty much look at what World Liberty has in their portfolio. They may try to copy it or may go down the whole nother avenue, but I believe they're going to be more so copying it, taking some of the altcoins in that portfolio to add it to their portfolio. So let's look at what Arkham shows for World Liberty. So as you guys can see, World Liberty has $81 million in it. There's a whole host of altcoins in here. They have a very small amount of some of the altcoins maybe sent to them or they purchased it themselves, but I'm only going off of the ones that has a pretty big allocation, pretty big value in it, right? So first, you already see Tron is up here, but we're not going to talk about Tron. I don't like Tron really. But Move, we've talked about Move a lot, right? We talked about what, well, we haven't talked about White yet, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to actually talk about it in this video, right? You also see Ondo here, and you also see Say, right? So these are pretty much going to be the ones I'm going to talk about. Of course, Sui is up here as well, but I don't think they could track it on Arkham as of right now. So first we have Say, which is at 20 cents, up 4.2% on the day, just under $1 billion market cap. FDV is at $2 billion. We scroll down, this hit his all-time high about a year ago, last March, where it was at $1.14, right? So Ash Crypto puts out this tweet back a few days ago. Trump's World Liberty has brought 500,000 Say worth 100k. They keep loading up on alts. I think they know alt season is coming very soon. They have been loading up on Say, Move, and some other ones as well, right? Now with that, the momentum for Say has actually been pretty huge as well. Active addresses is up 12x in the last 6 months. October 2024, it was 30,000 addresses. Now March 2025 is over 300,000. right? So this is pretty huge. That means a lot more people are coming onto that chain and actually utilizing that chain. Now, our in-house quant also put out the same tweet, pretty much showcasing World Liberty loading up on it, and the address is going up as well. Now, the TVL continues to climb, which we now see at over $350 million of TVL. So this is pretty huge. I believe this is going to continue to go up, right? Now, I do like new chains as there's new opportunities as well. I know there's a few dexes on there that some people have been trading. That's my first thing I will always target is the dex. Remember that. Now we have Sweet, which is the most expensive of all of them. As of right now, is sitting at $2.43. Market cap of $7.6 billion, fully diluted valuation of $24 billion. Now this one is ahead of all the other infrastructures that they do have in World Liberty Fi. As of right now, they've been building a lot of different things. People have been trading memes on here. I know there's some AI plays on there, AI agent plays pretty much. Of course, you guys already know about the SWE play that's going to be on there, the gaming stuff. So SWE is looking like it's ahead of all of them as of right now. We scroll down, its all-time high was just 2 months ago in January, where it was $5.35. There was a lot of hype behind SWE, and I do believe it's going to continue. Now, as you guys can see from this tweet, of course, SWE partnered with Donald Trump, and they actually plan on working together to do a few different things, of course. And also recently, there has been an ETF registered for SWE in Delaware. So this is also big news for SWE as well. Now, the amount of daily addresses on SWE has actually been pretty much growing, which I actually do like, as it does show that it has the 4th largest blockchain by active accounts. And this is big because, as I told you guys, they are ahead of pretty much all the other infrastructures that's on this list here. So that's going to be your move and your say. And of course, the TVL reflects that as well, which this actually, as of right now, shows a $1.18 billion TVL. So this is also good for SWE as well. Next, we have movement, which I'm pretty bullish on, very bullish on actually. Right now, it's sitting at 45 cents at a $1 billion market cap, FDV of $4.5 billion. All-time high as well for movement was $1.45. That was just 3 months ago. Now, I've stacked up on movement from the previous private sale I got into it, and I actually bought some via OTC as well. So I'm very bullish on this. And they just finally moved over to mainnet. And Rushi here, 42 dApps live on mainnet with fully functional front end live across different verticals, TVL being bridged to power them. So more is going to be coming for movement as of right now, and I believe we're early. I've been looking for a lot of dexes on move. I do have a specific movement video for you guys as well. Now, Say isn't the only one with a potential, SWE isn't the only one with a potential ETF on the horizon. Movement also has one coming out. And from this tweet here from HC Capital, it also shows that the launch of the public mainnet beta with 250 million TVL. So that's going to be pretty huge, and I do believe it's going to continue to grow. Next, we have Ondo, which I believe will be the Kickstarter to an RWA run, right? I've already told you guys in a specific video that I believe this is going to actually kickstart RWA narrative run. It is sitting at 86 cents at a $2.7 billion market cap, fully diluted valuation of $8.6 billion. All-time high was $2.14, which was just about 3 months ago. Now, I'm not going to lie, this has been pretty big, right? So it seems like there's a potential that the New York Stock Exchange will be tokenized onto Ondo. And Clifford here at the bottom comments, they literally spoke about it at the Ondo Summit less than a month ago with every major investment company in attendance and speaking. Not really a rumor at this point in time, is it? So it looks like these big things could be happening for Ondo, right? And even right now, this is a recent tweet. Tokenized treasuries just hit $4 billion and Ondo is leading the charge. TVL is up 57% this month. Now the largest tokenized treasury platform. RWA adoption is accelerating fast. Are you guys paying attention? Right? So Ondo is about to look good. All right, so let's talk about the last project World Liberty has now bought, right? Which they bought 3.5 million MNT for $3 million. As of right now, World Liberty Fi has a total loss of $109 million, but they're continuously buying. So this is the latest project they had bought, which is Mantle, one of our forgotten L2, right? But they have been making some decent moves as of right now. As you guys can see, it's at 84 cents. At a $2.8 million market cap, it went down to about just at under $2 billion market cap. And we can see it back at January at its highs of $4.7 billion, right? Fully diluted a valuation of $5.2 billion, right? All-time high was April, where it hit $1.54, right? So it's only down 45% from its all-time high, which isn't too bad, right? But to me, I'm not understanding why they're buying this one of all the other, L2s and infrastructure plays they could have bought, as this is one of the most forgotten, not I want to say most, but I want to say it's one of the forgotten L2s because there's so many, right? As you guys can see, Mantle is an Ethereum L2 scaling solution that leverages optimistic rollup and modular design for fast and cheap transactions with a 4.3 billion treasury backing for the growth. So that's huge. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty huge, right? MNT governs the ecosystem poised to redefine on-chain finance. So since Mantle's goal is to become the largest sustainable hub for on-chain finance, that could be a reason why World Liberty Fi is actually targeting these guys, right? And actually they did do some new upgrades here. As you guys can see, MNT continues to evolve. Recently, the Mantle mainnet underwent a hard fork, a significant update enhancing with the ease, affordability, and accessibility of on-chain finance. Central to this improvement is the integration of Eigen DA. I feel like a lot of people done forgot about Eigen, but I'm still pretty bullish on Eigen, right? An advanced data availability solution that enhances efficiency, security, and scalability. So right now, that is the 5 altcoins I've seen in the World Liberty Fi financials that look pretty interesting. And we went from Move, Ondo, MNT, Sweet, and Say. So at this point in time, I do believe it's time to start paying attention to what these guys are doing and why they're buying these things, right? Because that could cause a huge pump later on. We got to front run these guys. We got to start paying attention to what institutional money is doing. Politicians, they do have a lot more pull in this market than before. So that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. And I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.